flockers. Hey flockers, we are live with Max and Tico. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're going to have an exciting stream today. Lots of fun stuff to talk about, lots of fun stuff to do. Okay, just need to wash my hands, buddy. I know. It's so tough to be a bird. So tough to be a bird. Hey. Shift that over here. Move this to here. My goodness, guys, there's so much going on today. Yeah? Well, I don't know what the password is. I can't share it. I know. What? Well, yeah, I can't tell you what the password is, buddy. It's a secret. It's a big, big secret. Yeah. So we've got lots of fun today. If you were on our stream last week, we had a bit of an early exit on our YouTube. It was an accident because I ran out of battery and didn't realize it. But I'll keep a better eye on that today. You got to use the bathroom. Well, you can go right there, buddy. Max is feeling talkative today. Yes? And what else do you have to say? Hi, Tico. Hi, Max. We'll give people a few minutes to join us. If you're here, make sure you balk up. We're trying another dual stream, one on you. Yeah? You can have a pepper later if you want one, buddy. Yeah, but you're not going to throw a tantrum. You don't understand? Well, Max, you don't have to understand, but we're not going to throw a tantrum. For our friends on Facebook, we've got Tico over here, but we're going to keep... You want it right now. I understand, buddy. I understand. It is so tough. It's tough. It's so hard to be a bird. Okay. There we go. It's awesome. That's better. Yeah? Well, we can talk about things in a few minutes. So let's see who's joining us. Streamed up. Okay, well, you can talk. I'll wait. So Max, you've got a bunch of friends joining us. Over on Facebeak, we have... Oh my goodness. Jordan and Sophia. It's okay, Max. But Max, it's okay because on YouTube, we've got Connie and Jennifer, Tang, Suzanne. Who else is joining us? I'm sure I'm missing some people. There's and Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Gull. Hello, Jennifer. Lisa. Aya. Oh, Einstein's here. Tango's here. I know. Max is being a little bit vocal right now, but that's okay. It happens. So we've got some exciting news to share. Why don't we start the stream with our exciting news? Every everybody knows that we're on the socials. We're on Facebeak, we're on YouTube, we're on InstaFlock, and on Twitter. We've got Discord. We've got a Discord. All of the info for this stuff is in the description. But this week we hit a really, really special milestone. I've been working on YouTube for a very, very long time, and YouTube reached 10,000 followers this week. Is that exciting, Max? Yay! 10,000? That's 10,000 on YouTube, over 62,000 on InstaFlock, 22,000 on Facebeak. The world loves you, Max. I know. It's pretty exciting. Yeah, so we're really, really excited about that. We are going to do a little bit of a giveaway, so stay tuned. We'll talk about the giveaway in a little bit. But it definitely is a really, really cool milestone. It's a lot of work. Now, I know some of our friends like Einstein already have got their silver play button. Einstein, Marsha, and Jeff have hit 100,000, but they've been on YouTube a lot longer, and they've been doing a lot of hard work too. So, eventually we will get that silver play button. If I just check, I've got 89,984 more followers to go. So if you're not following us yet, help us reduce that number a little bit. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We keep posting lots and lots of videos. We have lots of fun with it. But that's our news, and we're super, super stoked. Oh my goodness, Tango says congratulations on 10,000 friends. And he sends us a $5 super chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's pretty special. Shayna. Right now he's just yelling. He's just a little bit upset. He wants his beak fist. So we always appreciate super chats, but let me tell you something. If you want to support the flock, you don't have to send us anything. You can like, you can comment, you can share a video. All of that helps. We love it when you like our videos. We love it when you comment. And we do read each and every comment. Sometimes we're not able to respond to every comment all the time, but we usually give it a like or a heart just to let you know that yes, we've seen it and we have responded. Oh, Sue, Nerd Incognito Sue sent us $10 super chat. Congratulations, Nicole. Best channel on YouTube. Awesome. I don't know, Sue. Our friend Einstein might have something to say about that. Super sweet. Oh, Raisin Cane. Raisin Cane says they're the #1 fan. $10 super chat. Thank you. Super sticker, actually, from Raisin Cane. But thank you, flockers. Really, really exciting. But we're just happy to celebrate it with you. We're just happy that we're able to entertain and we're able to share a bit of our lives with you. Tico right now is hiding sort of in the bottom of the play stand. He'll come up and play in a little bit, I'm sure. Well, come on, Teeks. Don't throw that on the floor. Yeah, I know. Let's just move this a little bit and just get Max slightly better centered then. If Tico's going to be down, we'll just bobble for a minute. Sorry, flockers. I know. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, your brother's not paying attention. So I thought we'd have some fun today, and we would make some popcorn to celebrate. We might have some EGGIES later, but let's start with some popcorn. So sometimes people ask what the recipe is. And I'm going to show you because it's super, super simple. What I do, oh, it's okay, buddy. I just need a little bit of counter space here for a minute. Trying to figure out here how best to show this. And I think I know how to show this. Grab that. So, what I do is just going to angle so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm sorry, Facebeak followers, I just need to angle up a little bit more. Is that better? Or will it be better in a minute? Yeah. Hopefully we've got Max better centered now. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're still playing around with the double stream and trying to figure it out. But what we're going to do, and I'll get back to super chats and everything in a few minutes, we're going to make some popcorn. So all we do is we just take some plain popcorn, and this one, if I tilt it, hopefully you can see that this is just, oops, there we go. This one is just a bowl of plain popcorn, and I'm going to bring it down here as well. So yeah, just plain kernels and an empty paper bag. I know you want the bag, don't you, buddy? All I do to make the popcorn, I just pour the kernels in the bag. Put that down. Then I take the bag and I fold the top. Then I throw it in the microwave. That's it. How long do I toss it in the microwave? I don't add any oil or anything else, but I always leave a bit of room for the bag to expand, so I leave this part up. But that's just so that the popcorn does not escape and it's got somewhere to go. So I just throw this little package, I'm sorry buddy, you gotta wait, in the microwave, and I listen for it to pop. When the pops slow down, I stop the microwave, just like you would any other microwave popcorn. If you leave it in too long, you could burn your popcorn or the bag, but you'll hear when the popcorn stops popping. Yeah, but that's just a regular bag of plain kernel popcorn from the store. I don't ever use, I know buddy, you're noisy. I don't use microwave popcorn, too many oils and additives. So we just serve it plain for the birdie boys. Yeah, Brenda says that they do things like that. Do you hear the popcorn popping? Pop, pop, popcorn. Yeah. So what's going to happen once the popcorn's popped? I'll give it a minute to slow down. I think Max is cheating. He found some from earlier in the week. Got fresh popcorn, buddy. Give it a minute. You hear it slowing down? So there we go. Slowing down. And I've got a bag of fresh popcorn. Yeah, I know, Max, but it's kind of hot. When you open the bag, remember it's going to steam just like microwave popcorn. And it is going to be kind of hot. If you leave it in too long, you will burn your popcorn. But that gives me a lovely bag of popcorn. And Max is really quite eager about this. Okay. Gotta let it cool a little bit before you give it to the flock. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and then I'll hop into super chats in just a minute. You almost hit your brother, buddy. Like some popcorn? Turn around. Turn front. Quick, turn. Turn around. Max, turn around. Climb up, Tico. Climb up. Come on up. The popcorn's up top, buddy. Climb up, honey. So turn around, honey. Turn. Popcorn's over here. There you go. Hi, Tico. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. All right, we can see you now. Want some popcorn? You want? Oops. Climb up, Tico. All the way up. Popcorn? No, popcorn, turn around. Come on, turn around. Turn around, honey. Turn. Turn. Come on, turn around. As I said, so I'm over here with the popcorn. It's hard to reach the popcorn when your back's to it, buddy. There you go. So as I've been talking, the popcorn's been cooling down. I've just sort of been tossing it around a little bit in my hand. Now Max is going to love this. He's going to have a whole bowl of popcorn. I'm not pulling out any of the kernels. They can have, turn around, buddy. Turn, over here. Max. Buddy. Here. There's a cup of popcorn for you. Grab a cup of popcorn over here for Chico. Yeah, so I mean, I don't measure it. I just grab plain popcorn. You can actually eat popcorn like this yourself too. You can make a big bag of it. Other ways of making popcorn include using a microwave popper or an air popper. Also a healthy way of doing it, just serve it plain. Come on up, Tico, come. Come on up. All the way up, buddy. All the way up. Max, come on, turn around. Turn. Because I asked you to. Turn around. Yeah. Tico's being a goose. It's okay. Tico. I know what you want. Tico's going to be pretty excited about this. Whoopsies. There you go. Now I know there's a camera, buddy. Tico, would you like the bag? So this is a great foraging toy. We may have popcorn all over, but popcorn's easy to clean up. So Tico's just going to play self-serve with the bag. Yeah, is that good, buddy? Is that good? Whoopsies. Tico, you dropped it. You dropped the bag. Okay. So I'm just going to rotate this. And for our friends in Facebeak land, you may not actually be seeing, there we go. We've got both birdies on now. Hopefully that's slightly better centered. Yeah. And I'm just going to check on the computer. Make sure we're centered. Oh yeah, we are. We are. Thank you everybody for the congratulations. We've already gotten some fan art. Oh, thank you, Kane, for the for the stars. Thank you. Max is not demure. He gets really. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you, Connie, for the super chat. 10 euros, oh my goodness. So Chico just dumped something on the ground. What a brat. What a big brat. Are you a brat, buddy? Yeah, you're a brat. Finishes that, I'll pick up the bag for him again. See, Max is pretty happy. He's got his entire bowl of popcorn there. No, I'm not worried about them eating too much. It's popcorn. It's got a lot of air in it. Oh, Jennifer also sent us a super chat. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Just scrolling right now, catching up. Jennifer, $4.99 super sticker. Oh, party, Jennifer. Thank you. I'm feeling really spoiled here, Flockers. But yeah, as I said, likes and follows, everything helps. But we're really, really excited about reaching 10,000 on YouTube. I mean, it takes a while to get there. It sure does. Hi, Lenora. I'm really glad that you're able to catch us on a live. Yeah. Thanks, Jackie. Yeah, definitely fun. And I mean, there's nothing better than starting off with some tasty snacks. Nobody minds some tasty snacks, do they, Max? Yeah, a whole bowl full of popcorn just for you. You need a pedicure, buddy. Tico, would you like another bag of popcorn? I'm going to have to sweep that all up. Take the bag. Popcorn all over the floor. That's okay. Popcorn I don't mind on the floor. It's easy to clean up. Popcorn on the floor is far, far preferable than having something like pomegranate on the ceiling. Oh, so good. So tasty. Yeah. Tico usually gets the bags in the bottom of his cage, and he loves dripping into them. And a plain brown bag, I mean, you can get them, heck, you can even get them at the dollar store. They're cheap. They really are. And they make a wonderful foraging opportunity for the flock. You can stuff them with whatever you like. Sometimes we'll stuff a paper bag for Tico with, you got it upside down, buddy. Yeah, gravity's not your friend today. Oh, can you reach it? Good bird. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they'll stuff it with some shredded paper and put some treats in, but it gives them something to do. It gives them something to think about and something to work on. Oh my goodness! 10 pounds from Julia. Julia says, yes, an awesome milestone. Congratulations. Oh, I'm feeling super, super spoiled today, flockers, let me tell you. But we're coming up on an exciting month, a really exciting month. We put up a poll and asked, and you know what? I think most people want us to do 12 days of Birdmas again. So the 12 days leading up to Christmas, we're going to be doing some extra special Christmas extravaganza posts. And you know that those take a lot of work. We do some poetry, some fun stories. We're probably going to be doing a Christmas collaboration again. What the party is where we invite all of our friends to send us photos or videos of their bird. Oh yes, Tango, doggos are okay too. We love our doggos. To join in and just have their 10 seconds of fame on screen with us. So it can be a lot of fun. So if you've got some Christmas props around, be safe and mindful about it. I mean, don't let your bird chew on anything with glitter on it. Don't let your bird chew on the tree or get into the mistletoe or the poinsettias. It's a dangerous season for the flock. We do have a video out that talks about some of the seasonal dangers, and you know, some of them are pretty obvious, like the bowl of chocolates or the box of chocolates. You don't want your bird eating that. You don't want to leave that in. But there's a lot of things that we don't think about. I mean, we bird safe our homes. Like each of us who has a parrot, our house is parrot safe. We make, you want some more, buddy? We make a very special point of that. You know, we make sure we don't have any Teflon. We take a close look when we buy aluminum foil to make sure that it is not the heavy duty with Teflon or coatings on it. The nonstick foil can be problematic. We use frying pans that are cast iron or uncoated aluminum. We don't use anything that's coated. Like we take a lot of care. But at Christmas, sometimes we have friends and family over. We might have a potluck. What happens when Aunt Matilda comes over and she's made a casserole and she just wants to pop it in the oven to heat it up? You know, Aunt Matilda happens to have some of the non-stick foil covering it, and she doesn't quite understand how to use the oven, and she cranks it up to 450. Well, you're going to probably have some off-gassing happening from that coated tin foil. It can be deadly to the flock. So there's always a lot of hidden hazards. We control our space, but we need to think about controlling what others bring into the space. So just talking about that just a little bit. I'm always a big one on protecting the flock, because every single flock member matters to us, and we don't want to see any tragedy. Right, guys? So I think Max is really enjoying that popcorn today. Tango, we actually might stick with popcorn today. just because the flock is enjoying it. We will be doing a bit of a contest, a bit of a giveaway, and we'll be posting up on that. So stay tuned. That'll celebrate our 10K followers on YouTube, and we will open it up to folks on Facebeak, folks who follow us on InstaFlock, and of course YouTube. So just kind of fun there. Actually, talking about social media, there's been a lot of talk around Twitter, and Twitter as a platform, there's a bit of uncertainty and there's potentially some risk. What we've done is we have started up a Mastodon account. Yep, we're going towards the elephant. Posted a few times there, but just as a backup if something happens to Twitter. And we are Max the Moluccan on Mastodon Cloud. So we're still figuring that one out. It's quite different from Twitter, but I think that it's a good idea to hedge your bets sometimes. Oh my goodness. So I'm just hopping over to Facebeak right now, catching up on comments. Oh my blockers. Oh, Connie sent 200 stars on Facebeak. Thank you, Connie. Hi, Yolanda. Yolanda's saying hello to you, Tico. Yeah, the popcorn is definitely a huge hit today. So if you're watching us on Facebeak and you're sending stars and I've missed your stars, sometimes you've got to sort of catch them as they come in. And when I stream, sometimes my attention's elsewhere, but I go back and I read every single comment after the fact, and I'll make sure to thank you there. And I think I've caught everybody on YouTube who's done super chats and stickers. Oh, Tango, I'm sorry. We should have given you some advance notice that there are no EGGIES. Now, there's actually something else that we need to celebrate this week. Our friend Sue, this is Nerd Incognito Sue, not Incognito today. She celebrated a very special hatchiversary yesterday. So just want to ask everybody to put their wings in the air and send her a heart or a wish for a happy hatchiversary. Just toss something in the comments. Just throw in a heart. Let's wish her a good one. Sue, yes, I know you're blushing. Hi, what are you doing down there, buddy? You went all the way down, huh? I didn't see that. Here you go. Some more popcorn. Okay, Tico's off foraging at the bottom, but that's okay. He's a little bit camera shy, and after all, our focus today really is on Max. So it's okay if Tico wants to come and go in the stream a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, we do have a Happy Hatchiversary video. We actually sent one to Sue in our community tab this week. But it's something that you can share out to friends and family when they are having a birthday. Not just for birds, it works for humans too. And if you watch it, Max is a little bit surprised. What do you mean humans don't hatch? But it's a little bit of fun, and it's a great way to wish somebody a little bit of an unconventional happy birthday. Always kind of fun. But yeah, oh, you're still enjoying all that. Because we got games to play today, Max. You're just going to keep eating popcorn. I mean, I'm not going to complain it's healthy for you, but Max would tell you that he has not eaten at all in the last year. So hungry, so hungry. So what else can we talk about? What you doing down there, Tico? Being camera shy. I'll give you another piece down here. There you go. I know. That's your play stand too. You're allowed to play down there. Etsy channel, or on our Etsy channel, on our Etsy store, we have a lot of fun merchandise. We have everything from Birdmas cards to pins and stickers and everything in between. So some really, really cool magnets, fridge magnets. Those are always popular. Let's just bring that over here. So some fridge magnets, nice high quality fridge magnets. A little bit of everything for you or for the bird lover in your life. And one thing we have on there for Birdmas are surprise gifts or grab bags. They come wrapped, they come with a card. And there's various sizes ranging from a stocking stuffer all up to an amazing gift. And I'm going to let you in on a little bit of a secret. Those surprise bags have the items in them. You're getting more than the retail value that you're paying. You could get anything off of our Etsy store, bit of a surprise. But you might also get some specialty unlisted items. We've got a few items in reserve that we've not listed on the store, and we're letting our surprise bag folks get them first. Can't tell you any more than that, but it's a really fun way of making sure that we keep Birdmas a surprise. It's something you can order as a gift for somebody. You can have it sent direct to them from Max Central. You can have it sent from you. We can write you a note in the card. Or if you want, Max can address the card to you, Max and Tico. If you just want a card from Max or Tico, we can accommodate that as well. Just buy yourself a single card and let us know where to send it. And let us know that you want it addressed from the Birdie Boys. If you want it autographed by them, if you want it certified with a beak, let us know. We can accommodate that as well. We can send those anywhere around the world. So we've had a few people with our surprise bags buy themselves a bit of a Birdmas gift. We know, it can be a bit of a hard season for some folks. If you don't have a lot of people in your life and it's a little bit of a quiet day, it's a great way to make sure you've got a surprise waiting for you on Birdmas Day. Isn't that right, Max? Max is pretty excited about it too. So we've got a lot of fun, but we just want to make the season extra special for every birdie. Isn't that right, buddies? Oh, the other thing with the surprise gift bags, you do not get to choose what's in them, but you can let us know if you have preferences. For example, if you're a huge Tico fan, let us know. If you're not a fan of hoodies, let us know. It's no guarantees on what you're going to get, but just having a little bit of feedback can help us have a better idea what to surprise you with on Birdmas Day. You don't get to pick the items, you don't get to pick the type of items, but you can give us a little bit of feedback and just let us know a little bit about yourself. So that's just a bit of a hint that I'm going to toss in there. So lots and lots of fun. We've got a couple winging their way off overseas to Europe right now. And honestly, we're very excited and cannot wait for the recipients to open them because there's some cool stuff. Now, everything that we send, we do in the Birdmas bundles, we do gift wrap. Now, when we gift wrap it here and send it to you, there's always a possibility if customs decides to open something, they may open the gift wrap. We don't have any control over that, but we've tried to do it in a way that it's easy for them to reclose. And usually customs is fairly good if they do open a package. If it's something that's gift wrapped, they'll try and do it with the least damage. Well, at least some customs. Doesn't happen very often, but I always pitch that out as just sort of a heads up. So we do our best. We ship things and we make them look as special as possible. Yes, Tico, what are you doing down there? Are you still eating popcorn? Well, don't give me that look. Max, have you eaten it all this week? You seem very hungry. Doris says, it's beautiful in New York this time of year with the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree up. Really defines Christmas in New York. Oh, FW, I'm sorry. FW says that they lost dogs and have a 13-year-old. That hole is never filled. I know pets take a very special part. They you know, I'm sure Connie's missing Vasco. Yeah, Canada right now, at least Western Canada, we've dumped into a bit of a deep freeze. So we're really fortunate that the Birdmas market was last weekend when it was nice enough to go out there. This week we dipped overnight. I think it was Thursday night. We had a extreme cold warning, and we dipped down to minus 40 Celsius. Wind chill, which basically means that you take the temperature and you take the wind, and the wind chill factor is how cold it feels with that wind. And it's reported on by all the major weather outlets because it really matters. You never hear about wind chill if it's only something like minus 20 out, but if it hits minus 30 with a strong wind, you know, wind chill can really, really cool things down a lot more. So they always warn about that. Sort of like with the heat, if you live in a really hot location, they might talk a bit about some humidity sometimes, because that can really impact how the heat is felt. So yeah, so we're having a lot of fun today with the popcorn. Yeah, I know. I got popcorn all over the floor. I think you planned that, Tico. Is that good? Oh no, Kane, glad that your phone's still working. Actually, that reminds me, I'm going to walk over and just do a quick check and see how we are doing on... Okay, lots of battery there, and how's the battery doing over here? Oh yeah, lots of battery on both devices. Let's see. I know, guys, I'm tripping over stuff as I walk over here. I don't think you should go over there, Max. No, you don't. Don't even think about it. That's your brother's perch. Can you dance? Yeah, we're not going to beat this. Now, while we sometimes have some props out for Birdmas, Max is not allowed to have these bells because they're not stainless steel. But we can play with them. Yeah. You gonna play? Ho ho. Yeah, we're always careful about kinds of metal. Yeah, it's Birdmas time. Birdmas time in the house. Max, you in the mood for some music? Oh boy. Yeah, can you play the music? Yeah, you punch one of the buttons all the way into the box. Watch your beak. Here, go this way. Gonna push? There you go. Got all the popcorn underfoot. Here, there's another button. I might be slightly off center for folks in Facebeak land. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. That better? Yeah, now we're centered for folks in Facebeak land. And how are we doing for YouTube? We're still good for YouTube. All right. Now, Max, we have a special request for Tango's song. Get tango song. Okay. Push a button. Push the big button. Don't put your beak in there, honey. No beaks in there. There. Now try some of the buttons to see if you can get tango song. No beaks in there. There we go. You push the button? Push the big button. Push the button. You can do it. Hey, we're not putting we're not putting our beak inside the plastic. How about this one? Yeah. There. Don't push your beak too far in. I know. Hey, gentle. Okay, we're getting a little too excited. Let's move that down and let's try something different. So like an egg carton? Yeah, we're gonna have a good chew on an egg carton. Playing an egg carton like this can be good as a foraging toy, especially for smaller birds like Tico. What I do, this one's a cardboard egg carton, and what I usually do is I fill up the wells in the egg carton with treats and some shredded paper, and then Tico gets to go in and forage through it. Max does not take long to go through one of these, but it's kind of a fun texture, it's fun to rip. You'll notice he's not eating any, he's just tearing it up. And he's having fun doing so. But this can make a really fun foraging toy, especially if there's treats or food inside. Remember, in the wild, birds would have a lot to do. I mean, 90% of their waking time would be foraging for food and basically trying to keep themselves alive. In captivity, what happens? The bird has the food handed to them. So giving them a bit of a puzzle to work for food, foraging toys, wonderful, wonderful idea. Yeah. And I mean, chewing is so healthy. You'll notice he's destroying this already. It's a hallmark of a good toy. It can be destroyed. I know our music toys, I make an exception. I say you're not supposed to destroy them, Max. But, yeah. There you go. Let's have a good chew-chew. Yeah, is that fun? Yeah, that's fun. Okay, there you go, Tico. Yeah. So Max, would you like to play some games? Yeah. You know, when he's getting excited, sometimes I like to play a few games just to distract him and get him going on some stuff. Because if he has to think, if he has to work, it usually calms him down. He's getting interaction and he's enjoying himself, he's having some fun, and there we go. Okay, just grabbed a handful of toys and I'm coming back over here. Yeah, we have toys everywhere, don't we, buddy? So I thought we might start with a game of toss. So just before I do that, just gonna hop over and see if I've got any comments that I'm missing. I've read, oh yeah, Yolanda, Max loves to play, and you never know what the flock is going to do. Hi, KT Spirit. Yeah, Connie, I'll get him a drink in a minute. I've just got a handful of toys right now. Do you want to play catch? Okay, you want to play destroy? That's fine too. Oh, you want to catch? Catch. Good job. Move a couple of things over here. I see you poop down there. Yeah. Good job. Oops. Well, that was good timing. What one of these? It's fun to play with. What one of these? It's harder to catch. Try an easier one. Good job. You're really good at catching that stuff, buddy. Oops. Yeah. You stand tall. Stand tall. Honestly, some days it just seems amazing how Max catches with that beak of his. He's figured out where things are. He's figured out how to catch different shapes. Cut. Oops, stand tall. Good job. Shoe. Oops. That's right, you got the shoe. Ring. Cut. Shoe. Oops. And I'm just going to put a little bow on that shoe. Wild laces flinging around are a little bit confusing. Yeah! My goodness, Max. Look at all the toys flying everywhere. Not how you play the game, Mom. Woo! Good job. Toss it right to me. Yay! Good job, Max. Good job. That was super well done. So Connie wanted to see if Max wanted a drink of water. All right, Max, we'll find out. You want some water? Let's see. Got a kitty cup for you today. Want some? Oh, Connie, I think Max was thirsty. Gonna drip. You're dripping. Is that good? Hi, Tico. Yeah, here. Hi. So Max has never quite figured out how to drink neatly. Every time he drinks, you end up with a puddle of water underneath him as he dips in his beak, and then half the water runs out the front of his beak because he sort of doesn't quite understand what to do. He gets enough water. He eventually drinks enough, but he's not very efficient at it. Yeah, was that good water? Are you done? Any more? Yeah. Drip, drip, drip. Of course, in doing so, he's managing to drip it onto me and my hand, and it's running down my arm. Yeah, enough. Okay. Do you want some water, Tico? Here. Teeks, I know you're playing over there. Come on up. Come. I can't reach you. Let me step over here then. Good job. Okay. Come on. Oops. You okay, honey? Oh, that didn't work. There you go. Here. Would you like some water? Yeah, you wanted water. Tico's a little bit neater. He still drips a little bit. He's going to scrub his beak in a minute here on the perch. Yeah, he's done. He's had enough water. That is his signal to the world that he's done drinking. At least for now. Is that good, buddy? Did you enjoy that? My goodness gracious. All right, we're going to come back to comments. Yeah, so what happened there with Tico is Tico does not like cameras, and he's quite likely to take a chomp out of me when there's a camera around. So when there's a camera around, I just pick him up on a wrapped perch. He agrees that he's not going to bite me if I do that, and I agree that he's not going to bite me if he does that. So it's usually pretty good. He was right on the end of it, and I was reaching, and he didn't quite succeed. It's okay. He's got wings. He's a bird. Yeah. Oh, big bird. Big bird. Yeah. No, Doris is saying she used to be a night owl, but now is an early bird. Honestly, night owls in this house. Even the flocks are night owls. I mean, every birdie stays up late and sleeps in. Well, sleeps in as much as we can. But we're, getting up at the crack of 4 a.m. is probably not going to happen too willingly. So, I'm just checking on comments. It's a great time if you have any questions that I have not answered. Post them up. Let me know. I'm going to wrap up in a few minutes. Raising King, you get up at 4, but you know what? I'm still up at midnight. Yeah, Raising King says they'd rather go to bed at 4. Well, we're the same way, except for us it's 4 a.m. All right, Max, can you turn around, honey? Turn. There, you're facing forward. Tico, do you want scritchies? Scritch, scritch. Oh, yeah, there's a good scritch. Yeah. You're a good boy, buddy. Yeah. Tico's always loved to have his head scratched and his eye ridge rubbed, his ear holes massaged. Yeah, that's his idea of fun. Isn't it, buddy? Yeah. Oh. So good. So good. That was a tiny feather you just lost. Yeah. Oh, you scratch? Oh, yes, please. Oh, new feathers. All this new feathers coming in, buddy. I know. Let's get that one quick. Yeah, that feels good, Max. Yeah. Max enjoys scritchies. Especially one good place if you've got birds to scratch them is the top of their heads. That's a place that they need somebody else to preen. They cannot reach it themselves. Yeah, so it's usually a welcome place to preen. Now Max is a little bit touchy about who he lets touch the top of his head. I think he had a few bad experiences when he was younger, and it took a few years before he let me touch the top of his head. And sometimes he's not in the mood. Usually if he meets somebody new, we start on the back. Now, a word about backs and parrots. Parrots, there's a lot of zones that are going to get the bird saying, "Ooh, baby, will you lay an eggie for me?" Back can be one of them. Under the wings can be another. So anytime we scratch there, we're always super careful as to what the rest of the body language is doing. And if Max starts getting aroused, he starts getting a signal from us, we just back right off. If he is feeling very hormonal, I try not to touch him at all on the back. But sometimes the back is the gateway to the head. He wants me to scratch the back first, go up to the head. So that's with Max, but he's a little bit particular about that. But remember, he's a rescue, and he's taught me what he likes and what he enjoys. Max, if you want another head scratch, you got to turn around. I'm not reaching that far. But you. Yeah. Notice with Tico, I always ask if he wants a head scratchy. I offer one, and he accepts by ducking his head down. If he chooses not to duck his head down, it's a no. And I just pay a lot of attention to his body language. Oh, poor Max. Yeah, oh, that's good, Tico. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. Scritchies? Yeah, oh yeah, there's scritchies. Yeah, oh yeah. You earned those, buddy. You earned those. So lots of fun doing a double stream. And this is really a double-double. Now, if there's a little bit of a joke in Canada about Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is a local chain of coffee shops, and it's seen to be eminently Canadian. And a standard order at Timmy's, as we call Tim Hortons, is a double-double. Double-double is a coffee with 2 cream and 2 sugar. I like my coffee black, but that's a different story. But that's where the Canadian double-double comes from. And it's just seen as a Canadian coffee order, and it's what a lot of folks order. So here we've got our own flock double-double. We've got double birds, 2 birds, and 2 streams, one on Facebeak and one on YouTube. So I'm just going to wash my hands, then I'm going to go back to comments and see if I've missed anything. So if you have any last minute comments or questions, now is a good time to post them up. Next, my hands are all powdery. How'd that happen? Huh? I know. You're a powder cake, yeah? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. all right. So, oh, Connie's asking if I can show the rest of my t-shirts. I probably can. Max, do you mind moving over so I can show off my shirt? I'll just stand here for a minute. There we go. So this one's the shirt. It has a big picture of Max on it and Buck, Buck, Buck on the sleeves. This is one of the designs that we do have on Teespring. It's a really big and bold design. And we've got Max on the back as well. So hopefully you can see that. I know I'm not super tall when it comes to this. Let's just aim I think we're okay on Facebook. Just aim that down a little bit more. I was not planning on being on camera today, Connie. But yeah, so there you can see, and there you can see the back. These particular shirts are men's sizes. They fit really large, but this one's just kind of fun. And it is just a big way of saying bok bok. So, whoopsies! Ha 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 ha. My goodness, did I startle you, Tico? That was a good flight. Awesome. 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 Yeah, we're not going to climb on Max's cage though. I don't. That was awesome. Yeah, but I don't think. Let's go there. Awesome. Yes. It's always exciting when somebody goes for a fly. And I'll just center you a little bit more. So are we centered? Yeah, we're centered. I'd even be able to go a little bit higher there with Facebook. Yeah. So, Tico, I know. Yeah, Tico did not appreciate that I bumped a perch. And Max sort of did a little bit of a flap as he caught his balance. And Tico decided that discretion was the better part of valor. And he acted in a very bird fashion. Run away, run away. A startled bird has powers of flight. They've got sometimes amazing powers of flight. Tico does not fly very often, but you notice how he took off very smoothly, went for a fly. I need to check the area he flew over to see if he did any droppings. Often when a bird takes off, they lose a little bit of ballast, just so that they can take off and be a little bit nimbler and lighter. But this is one of the reasons why I always have a harness when we're outside with any of the flock members. Because a startled bird, Tico showed no signs of flying until he did. And when he takes off, it's a little bit too late to do anything. So that's one of the reasons why we always harness outside, because you never know when something untoward is going to happen. Somebody drives past and hits a horn. A kid falls off a bike. You stumble on a step. I mean, that would never happen. Wink, wink. Yeah, I remember that live stream. I was walking around the complex and I forgot about a step that had been there for 7 years. And I decided to treat it like it was straight. Max was good. He flapped his wings and held onto my arms so I didn't fall. So he saved me from falling, I'm sure of it. Yeah, so I'm just in Facebook right now. Yeah, hi Regina. I appreciate that you shared. Yeah. Regina, they are brothers. Tico is a 27-year-old Congo African Grey, and Max is a 28-year-old Moluccan Cockatoo. Tico has been with me since he was 6 months old. He came to me as a baby, and Max was adopted when he was 10. So really they're siblings. They don't quite talk the same language. They don't stand on the same perch, which is why I've got the nested perches. And I know Tico's already flown back to his cage. But they do get along. They do hang out together. Like if Max is eating, Tico will eat. Tico's the typical bratty brother. Max gets noisy. He looks at Max and looks very smugly and tells him to whisper. And Max kind of usually gets a little bit upset. What do you mean you're bossing me around? But sibling relationship. So lots of fun. Regina says they're joining us from New York City. Yeah, Yolanda, Timmy's is good coffee. Regina, on our Teespring store, we've got a variety of shirts. We've got lots of different designs. We have socks, we have phone cases, all sorts of fun stuff. And all of the shirts and everything come in different colors. It's fulfilled by Teespring, so you get to pick your size, your color, your design, and you can order directly off of them. If you do place an order through Teespring, the link is in our description on YouTube. And for those of you on Facebeak, I will post a link today to some of our stores just so that you know how to reach them if you're looking for them. If you are on Teespring, make sure you use the code BOK, spelled B-O-K, at checkout to save 10% on your order. Oh, that was a sloppy poop, buddy. And now you had all the water to drink. That happens. But yeah, so those are there, but we've got lots of different designs and they ship worldwide. The really cool thing about Spring, and one of the reasons why we chose them as a partner, they're excellent at shipping in the States. They're excellent at shipping in Europe. They actually have fulfillment centers overseas. So if you order from Europe, you're getting something that's printed and manufactured in Europe with the design, and it does not actually have to fly all the way overseas. So that's pretty cool. I'm not super happy with Teespring's shipping costs to Canada. They are a bit high, but sometimes shipping different countries can be expensive. So that's the only caveat there. But, you know, even though I'm in Canada, I recognize most of our flock are worldwide. So try to just sort of hit that. So yeah, so we do have Tico shirts. I've got different designs of shirts. You'll see me pop up in them sometimes. Yeah. Thanks. Kathy says you're beautiful. Yeah, so the flock has lived together now for 18 years because Max came to me when he was 10. Regina. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Regina. Regina, I've got a bit of a Canadian accent, I think. And we have the capital city of one of our provinces, Saskatchewan, is Regina. And it's pronounced more with the A, so and it has the same spelling as your name. So when I see Regina, I try to pronounce it with the A. So my apologies on that. Oh, no, she's phonetically spelling it Regine. Regine? Hopefully I got that right. I know, names can be tough. Names can be tough. I noticed that different places have different ways of pronouncing as well. Like in Canada, you know, I pronounce Max the Moluccan, whereas folks from New York City, or New York State, I should say, not just New York City, but tend to pronounce it rather than Moluccan. How do they pronounce it, Max? Moluccan. And it's just a different pronunciation, but it's the same thing. Max doesn't mind. Moluccan or Moluccan. Yeah, it's sort of the accent, kind of weird. Yeah. So I'm just over on YouTube to see if I've missed any comments. Yeah, so it's always fun when Max is laughing. Sue wants to know if we can hear Tico say whisper. Tico only says whisper when he chooses to. I have a video that I posted, I think it was last week. You don't have to scroll back too far. I posted it both on Facebook and on YouTube, but sometimes it's easier to find on YouTube. If you search on YouTube Max the Moluccan Whisperer, you'll find it very, very quickly. And it was an incident where the birdie boys were hanging out and Max got noisy. And I asked Max to whisper. Tico asked Max to whisper. This lovely stage whisper that Tico has, and that Max attempted for the very first time in his life to say the word whisper. Came out pretty garbled, but it really was the funniest thing. And definitely a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Max does laugh. He likes to laugh at misfortune. Do you want to turn around, buddy? We're over here. The camera's over here, honey. Camera's over here. Rotate. Okay. Well, yeah, if you want to be shy. Yeah, Tico definitely meant to do that. So Tico, when he says whisper, he has a very, very fierce stage whisper, and it's very loud. It's actually very, very funny to hear. It's he's done it for ever since he was a baby. When he got noisy when he was a baby, we would tell him to whisper in a very loud stage whisper, and he picked up on that. And then anytime anything's too noisy, whether it's the radio, people talking, or other birds, he will tell them to whisper. Tico also will say whisker. Came out on that just as a fun variant. No, don't be noisy. I know, we just told you to whisper, I know. Yeah, but it is true, Sue. Tico is very, very quiet. He's very soft-spoken and super, super lucky. Not all greys, not all parrots are soft-spoken. Max certainly is not. And birds can be very noisy. I mean, Tico can be very noisy, but he's discovered he does not have to be. And Tico only has a very small vocabulary that he uses. But he knows how to communicate, and he's a bit lazy when it comes to talking. He only says, do you want to turn back around, buddy? He only says what he needs to say to communicate. One of Tico's latest words is the word here. And it's something that I've said to him for a long, long time. Like, Tico, if he wants me to go pick him up, he usually says, come here, come on up, come here. But lately, he's come up with the word here. And here is sort of a bit like his hi. It's a bit of a greeting. It's a bit of a contact call. Sometimes he says it just if he wants my attention. It's more of a look here. And whereas come here is please come over here. So it's kind of fun. So that's his latest word. But Tico practices words on his own and brings them out fully formed. He is very, very good at mimicking. Max, he has a mouthful of marbles at the best of times. It's almost like he hears something and he hears himself say it and he thinks he's saying it properly, but he's a little bit out to lunch. But I think we've all seen people with kids, people with toddlers, and we hear the toddler saying a word or a name or something, and the parents can hear the toddler and can understand what the toddler is saying perfectly. Whereas to us, we're thinking that toddler sounds like they're talking with a mouthful of marbles. They haven't quite mastered it yet, but they're saying it well enough at that time that someone can hear it. One thing I do with the flock, when I hear something, like if Max says, do you want an apple? I will say right back to him, do you want an apple? Just so that he has confirmation, or I'll say, I want an apple. Just sort of telling him what he should be saying if he's asking for one. Are you asking for an apple? Right now he's playing with a bit of Lego. It's kind of fun. Supervised toy. Definitely lots of fun. Oh, there's a crest even. That was so pretty. Yeah, so, you never know what you're going to get. Every single parrot is different. Our friend Einstein is also an African gray, and he talks up a storm. He just chatters nonstop. He's a chatterbox. Tico loves watching Einstein, but Tico is just a little bit shyer, a little bit more reserved. Did you drop that, buddy? I know. I saw you dropped it. There's 2 pieces of Lego down. Lego. There's also one of those down. Yeah. What you gonna do? Oh, I knocked this a little bit too high. Sorry, folks. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard when I'm running off of multiple streams, then bouncing back and forward. So yeah. Oh. But yeah, Tico is incredibly smart. And he is very, very thoughtful about things. He plots things out, and objects have permanence. Whereas Max, if an object disappears, sometimes it's gone, and he forgets that it exists. He doesn't have the same type of intelligence as Tico, but Max is super social, and he has a lot of social intelligence. He's very good at reading emotions. He's very good at interacting with people, whereas Tico just, I couldn't care less about interacting with people or cameras. So they're definitely quite different. The other thing that Tico does that I think is super, super cute, when he wants something, I tried to teach him when he was a lot younger to say, I want apple, I want nut, I want cracky, I want whatever it happened to be. And Tico paid a little bit of attention. Hi. Thought about it. He knows we're talking about him. And decided that the root of it was I want. And he says it more like I want. And he's, he says this, looks at what you're holding, and it's pretty clear what he wants. If you're holding two things, he'll say I want, and he'll stare directly at whatever it is he wants, and he figures that that's good enough. He doesn't have to say it. You know darn good and well what he wants. If you walk past his cage holding something he wants, he'll say I want, and he figures that humans are bright enough to figure it out from that context. So it's actually pretty clever when you think about it. Max doesn't necessarily interact on that same level, but Tico definitely understands how to use language. But one thing Tico will frequently do after I hand him something, he's got this sort of a beep sound. It's a little bit of a musical beep. And if I do something that he wants me to do, such as handing him a treat or something, it's sort of a multi-tone. It sounds a little bit waterish, but he says that to me, and it's almost as if it's his way of saying thank you, and that's how I've interpreted it for years. So usually he says thank you, and I say you're welcome. He says it in his own words, and I cannot replicate those words myself, that sound, but it is super, super sweet. He does not like talking to the camera, though. So, yes. Yeah. Oh, bird love, Sarah. Super glad that you're here. Yeah, we're celebrating the milestone of 10,000 followers. Stay tuned this week. We are going to have a bit of a contest to give away just to celebrate some of our followers and celebrate the wonderful milestones. I mean, we have 22,000 on Facebook, 62,000 on InstaFlock, 10,000 on YouTube. I mean, it really, really is amazing. We couldn't have done it without you. But I think on that note, I will end the stream. I want to say thank you to everybody for the super chats, for the super stickers, for the stars. If you were on Facebeak giving us stars, we will catch them after the stream. We'll send you a thank you message right after. We do read all of the notes, even though it can be a little bit hard when we're jumping back and forth. Oh my goodness, Sarah C. Sarah just sent you a super sticker, Max. Thank you, Sarah. Super cool. Yeah. What? What do you want, Max? You want to end the stream with a quick snack? Bit of pasta? Okay, 1 stick of pasta. Yeah. Sticky pasta. Crunchy pasta. Yeah. The flock loves it. Oh, Max is probably he'll finish off his pasta. Then he will probably insist on going back to his cage to play. Usually what happens after a stream, if he turned his beak up at something like an apple or whatever, I'll put it inside of his cage. He'll go into his cage and eat it right away. It's almost as if he's thumbing his nose at me. He usually goes back and plays, but that's where he wants to go after a stream. It's, okay, lights out, camera out. I can relax now, Momager. I did all the hard acting. But yeah, always fun to have every birdie here. Always fun to stream. And we definitely appreciate you. We'll be posting details on the contest this week. We'll be sharing more videos. I still have a little bit of footage from our shopping trip to the market last week. Did you hear that? That was Tico saying whisper. Whisper. Thank you, Tico. Should I be quiet now? Okay. Yeah. There you go, Sue. You got a whisper out of Tico. I didn't expect to see that today. I know, French Paul. Telling Momager to be quiet now, that takes something. But yeah, no, super glad that everybody was able to join us. I'm going to just end the streams here. Oh, Kathy, quick question from Kathy. How long have I had these beauties? Tico, the African Grey, has been with me for 27 years. He came to me when he was 6 months old. And Max the Moluccan, who's on screen right now, came to me when he was 10 years old. He's 28 now, and he's lived with me for 18 years. Yeah, Mom's right here, buddy. But I'm going to finish off the Facebook stream first. Oh, I'm going to jostle for him. Ouch. There we go. Thanks, Max. There's a close-up. Yeah, there's a close-up. Yeah. Buck. I'm going to hit finish there. And I like to end streams one at a time because then I can make sure that I remember to post. It's always embarrassing when I forget to post something. And that has happened. And now we're back to our YouTube flockers. I'm just going to come over here. Oops. I need to walk around the other way, Max. I just stepped on popcorn. Wonder how come that's all over the floor. Whoop. There we go, Max. I know, we're off the tripod now. There's our quick close-up. I know, there's a light right there. It's off. We don't need the backlighting. Yeah, there's a close-up. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, we couldn't have done the 10K without you. We appreciate everyone. Mom. You want an apple? Okay, we'll get you one. Buck.